Most people think respect is something you ask for. They raise their voice, they over-explain, they try harder. And every single time, it makes things worse. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Respect isn't given to people who chase it. It's given to people who look like they don't need it. And there are 9 psychological behaviors, backed by real science, that trigger instant respect in the human brain. Not manipulation, not dominance, just a quiet, almost invisible kind. Let's get into it. Trick 1, the silence that speaks. Most people are terrified of silence. The moment a conversation pauses, they rush to fill it. Don't. When someone challenges you or asks you something important, pause. Let 2-3 seconds pass before you respond. Just breathe. Psychologists call this response latency. And here's why it works. Fast replies signal anxiety. Slow, deliberate responses signal that you are not threatened, that you're in control. Think about every powerful person you've ever watched in an interview. They don't scramble, they think, then they speak. That pause, that's not dead air, that's presence. Trick 2, slow your voice down. This one's subtle, but once you hear it, you'll never unhear it. People who speak fast are unconsciously signaling nervousness, like they're afraid you'll lose interest. People who speak slowly signal that what they're saying is worth waiting for. Next time you're in a meeting or a conversation that matters, slow your speech by about 20%. Lower your tone slightly at the end of sentences instead of raising it. You'll feel the room shift. Trick 3, hold the look. Eye contact isn't just connection, it's a signal. When someone's talking to you, hold steady eye contact just a beat longer than feels comfortable. Not aggressive, not cold, just calm and present. Studies show that people who hold soft, steady eye contact are consistently rated as more confident, more trustworthy, and more intelligent than those who look away. Your eyes are broadcasting a signal at all times. Make sure they're saying the right thing. Trick 4, walk away from disrespect. This might be the most powerful one on this list. When someone disrespects you, dismisses you, talks over you, belittles you in public, most people either explode or stay silent and shrink. Do neither. Calmly disengage. Remove your energy from the situation without drama, without explanation. Here's why this works on a deep psychological level. Humans are wired to place high value on things that are hard to access. The moment you withdraw your presence from someone who disrespects you, they feel it, and they remember it. Silence after disrespect is louder than any comeback. Trick 5, control your reaction. Imagine this. Someone snaps at you in front of others, your heart rate spikes, and you stay completely calm. That single moment does more for your social status than almost anything else you could do. Emotional control isn't coldness, it's power. It tells everyone in the room that you cannot be rattled, that you're operating on a different level. The psychology here is straightforward. Calm people are perceived as competent people. In moments of chaos, everyone watches who doesn't flinch. Be that person. Trick 6, make your attention rare. You know what's fascinating? The less available you are, the more people want access to you. This is the scarcity principle applied to social dynamics. When you engage with everyone equally, your attention loses value. When you are genuinely selective, when people notice that your full focus means something, they start working to earn it. This isn't about being cold, it's about being intentional. Respect flows toward people whose attention feels like a reward. Trick 7, say less than you think you should. Oversharing is one of the fastest ways to erode respect without realizing it. When someone asks you a question, give them the answer. Not the backstory, not the justification, not the apology, just the answer. Less words, more weight. The quietest person in the room is almost always the most interesting one to watch. Trick 8, calm as the flex. Confidence doesn't look the way movies taught us it does. It doesn't shout, it doesn't perform, it just doesn't need to. Calm confidence is the most disarming social signal that exists. It tells people you've already decided who you are, and you're not asking for their opinion about it. Carry yourself like the outcome has already been decided, because in the minds of the people watching you, it has. Trick 9, hold your boundaries like you mean it. Here's the final one, and it's the one that holds all the others together. Boundaries aren't walls, they're decisions. And when you enforce them without anger, without guilt, without over-explanation, people understand very quickly that you are not someone to be tested. The moment you compromise a boundary to keep someone comfortable, you teach them that your limits aren't real. They are. Here's what ties all of this together. Respect isn't taken from people, it's recognized in them. Every one of these behaviors sends the same quiet signal. I know who I am, I don't need your validation, and I'm not available to be diminished. That's not dark psychology, that's self-mastery. And the people who practice it? They don't chase respect. They become someone it's impossible not to give it to. Subscribe if you want to dive deeper into psychology. New video dropping soon. Don't miss it.